Hello, science explorers. Welcome to our super cool home lab. Are you ready for some amazing discoveries today? We're about to dive into the wonderful world of science with 5 incredible experiments you can try right in your own kitchen. Get ready to be amazed, because science is all around us, and it's so much fun to explore. Let's get started on our scientific adventure. Our first experiment is called Dancing Raisins. It's like a tiny disco party happening right in your glass. You won't believe your eyes when you see these raisins boogie. For this experiment, you'll need just a few simple things. Grab a clear glass, some fizzy soda, and a handful of raisins. Make sure your grown-up helps you with the soda. Now, here's the magic part. Carefully drop a few raisins into your glass of soda. Watch closely what happens next. Do you see them? They're starting to move. The raisins will float up to the top, then sink back down, and then float up again. It looks like they're dancing all by themselves. It's so much fun to watch them go up and down. So why do these raisins dance? It's all thanks to the tiny bubbles in the soda. These bubbles are made of a gas called carbon dioxide. When the bubbles stick to the rough surface of the raisins, they act like tiny balloons. The bubbles make the raisins lighter than the soda, so they float to the top. But when the raisins reach the surface, the bubbles pop and disappear into the air. Without the bubbles, the raisins become heavier again and sink back down to the bottom. Then, new bubbles attach to the raisins, and the whole dance starts all over again. Isn't that neat? Bubbles lift them up, then they sink. It's a never-ending dance party. You can try this with different kinds of fizzy drinks or even different small light objects. See what else you can make dance. It's a fantastic way to learn about buoyancy and gas. Next up, get ready for some colorful fun with our magic milk experiment. This one is like creating a swirling living painting right before your eyes. It's truly mesmerizing. To make your own magic milk, you'll need a shallow dish or plate, some milk, a few different colors of liquid food coloring, and a tiny bit of dish soap. Any kind of milk will work, but whole milk often gives the best results. First, pour a thin layer of milk into your dish. Then, carefully add a few drops of different food coloring colors onto the surface of the milk. Try to space them out a little. Now for the super secret ingredient. Dip a cotton swab or a toothpick into the dish soap and then gently touch the soapy end right into the center of the milk and food coloring. Don't stir it, just touch it. Watch what happens. The colors will suddenly burst outwards and start swirling and dancing around the dish. It's like a beautiful, colorful explosion. The colors will keep moving and mixing for a while. So what's the secret behind this magic? Milk has tiny bits of fat in it. When you add the dish soap, it tries to break down and spread out the fat in the milk. The soap molecules are super busy chasing after the fat molecules. As the soap moves to break down the fat, it pushes the food coloring along with it. This creates all those amazing swirls and patterns you see. The soap makes the colors move. It's a fantastic example of how different liquids interact. You can try this experiment with different types of milk, like skim milk or almond milk, to see if the results are different. You can also try different amounts of soap or different colors. Have fun creating your own milk masterpieces. Are you ready for liftoff? Our third experiment is the super speedy balloon rocket. This one will show you how air can make things zoom. It's a blast! For your very own balloon rocket, you'll need a long piece of string, a plastic straw, some tape, and a balloon. Make sure your string is long enough to stretch across a room or a hallway. First, thread one end of your string through the plastic straw. Then, have a grown-up help you tie one end of the string to a doorknob or a chair. Stretch the string tight across the room and tie the other end to another fixed point. Now, blow up your balloon, but don't tie it closed. Hold the end tightly so the air doesn't escape. While holding it, use a piece of tape to attach the straw to the top of the balloon. Make sure the straw is taped securely along the length of the balloon. Now for the exciting part. Slide your balloon rocket to one end of the string. Then, let go of the balloon's opening Zoom! Your balloon will shoot across the string like a rocket. Why does the balloon zoom along the string? It's all about something called Newton's third law of motion. When you let go of the balloon, the air inside rushes out of the opening. This is an action. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So as the air rushes out one way, it pushes the balloon in the opposite direction. Air pushes it forward. It's the same principle that makes real rockets fly into space. You can experiment with different sizes of balloons or different amounts of air. See if a bigger balloon goes faster or slower. This experiment is a fantastic way to understand how forces work. Get ready for an explosive adventure with our volcano eruption experiment. You can create your very own bubbling, fizzing volcano right at home. It's super exciting. To make your mini volcano erupt, you'll need a small bottle or a tall glass, some baking soda, and some vinegar. You can also add a few drops of red or orange food coloring to your vinegar to make it look even more like lava. First, put a few spoonfuls of baking soda into your bottle or glass. You can use a funnel if you have one to make it easier. Make sure you have your bottle in a tray or on a surface that's easy to clean, because this can get a little messy. Now for the eruption. Slowly pour the vinegar into the bottle with the baking soda. Watch what happens immediately. It will start to fizz and bubble up, overflowing like a real volcano. Isn't that amazing? It looks just like a mini volcanic eruption. The bubbly foam will spill out of your bottle, just like lava flowing down a mountain. So what's causing all this fizzing and bubbling? When baking soda and vinegar mix together, they create a chemical reaction. This reaction produces a gas called carbon dioxide. It's the same gas that makes the bubbles in soda. As the carbon dioxide gas is created, it needs somewhere to go, so it bubbles up and out of the bottle, creating that fantastic eruption. Baking soda plus vinegar equals fizz. You can try adding different amounts of baking soda or vinegar to see how it changes the eruption. You can also try adding a little dish soap to the mixture to make even bigger, longer-lasting bubbles. Have fun making your own eruptions. Our final experiment is truly magical and beautiful. Walking water. You'll see colors move and mix all by themselves. It's like a rainbow coming to life. For this colorful experiment, you'll need several clear cups, some water, different colors of liquid food coloring, and some paper towels. Make sure your cups are all about the same size. First, arrange your cups in a circle or a line. Fill some of the cups with water, leaving empty cups in between them. For example, fill cup 1, leave cup 2 empty, fill cup 3, leave cup 4 empty, and so on. Now, add a different color of food coloring to each of the cups that have water in them. Make the colors nice and bright. Stir them gently to mix the color evenly. Next, take a paper towel and fold it lengthwise into a strip. Place one end of the paper towel into a cup with colored water and the other end into an empty cup next to it. Do this for all the cups, connecting them with paper towel bridges. Now be patient and watch. Over time, you'll see the colored water slowly start to travel up the paper towels and into the empty cups. The colors will even mix in the empty cups, creating new colors. Isn't that incredible? The water is literally walking from one cup to another. You'll see the water travel up the paper towels. It's like the paper towels are tiny bridges for the water. This amazing phenomenon is called capillary action. Paper towels are made of tiny fibers, and water loves to stick to these fibers. The water molecules are attracted to the paper towel fibers and pull themselves up against gravity. As the water moves up the paper towel, it pulls more water along with it, like a chain. This allows the water to walk from one cup to another, filling the empty cups and mixing colors as it goes. It's how plants get water from their roots to their leaves. You can try this with different types of paper towels or even different types of paper to see if the water walks faster or slower. It's a beautiful way to see how water moves. Wow, what an amazing scientific journey we've had today. We've seen dancing raisins, magic milk, zooming balloon rockets, erupting volcanoes, and even walking water. Science is truly everywhere, even in your kitchen. Remember, science is all about asking questions, exploring, and having fun. These experiments are just the beginning of your scientific adventures. Always ask a grown-up for help when you're trying new things, and always have fun exploring. If you had a blast with these experiments, please give this video a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing science adventures and fun discoveries. Stay curious, science explorers. Keep experimenting, keep learning, and keep having fun.